Hey everyone, so we're back in the world of DCS. Ever since we've had the battle, I've wanted to look at one thing, and that is this, the Moskva situation. So as you know, the Salva class cruiser, flagship of the Black Sea Fleet, was in the Black Sea Fleet and had two missiles launched at it by a Ukrainian shore battery. Now, the missiles that were fired were KH-35 sort of derivatives, if you like. They were the R360 Neptune, which is the Ukrainian variant of this. It's basically an updated, modernised version. But actually, comparatively speaking, the version we have, which is the KH-25U, yeah, is basically the unit. So yeah, they sort of came out a little, well, okay, 2003 versus 2015, but still, you know, there should be a comparison here in terms of flight profiles and just your stealth characteristics and capabilities. So wait for the Bastion to erect. Giggity. This is going to show how badly the Slava was maintained and how much of a screw up it was. At this point, I mean, the Slava is not that far away, so it should definitely be detectable. Yeah, that is 100% detectable. There we go, missiles away. Alright, coming down at low level. It's got one away, two away. So 2 missiles in the air now. On their way to the target. Let's see how Moskva reacts to this. So rotating sensors. I mean, there is a heck of a surface-to-air capability on this ship. We know it wasn't being used. The analysis of the event is out, and it's pretty damning, if I'm honest. As we sort of cruise along here. Yeah. So actually, sorry, they were 1st of July 2015. It's actually the 35U is the same era as the Neptune. So you can see the missiles are on their way. Moskva hasn't acted on them yet. So there you go, ship is on the horizon. Now we are attacking tail on, which may cause problems here. Missiles pop up in the terminal phase. And Slava is completely uninterested. And then another one's going to come in. I'll see if this is a me issue, and this may be a refilm job. Stand by. Hey, so I've pivoted the Moskva 90 degrees so that she should, in theory, be ready for an attack. I don't think she's going to take steps to defend herself. So maybe, you know, this isn't as bad a... Oh no, Zero kicking in. So I'm going to quickly do a screenshot here. Bang! Second missiles terminal. Crash times run out of rounds. Boom. So it may be that's what happened on the day. So we'll quickly read through the event of the sinking. And, you know, as it goes on Wikipedia tends to be fairly middle of the road in accuracy of reporting. You know, there'll be very pro-Ukrainian propaganda that say a Ukrainian, you know, wheezed in the general direction of the Moskva and it sank. and then there'd be pro-Russian reporting saying, you know, they were overwhelmed by millions of rounds. So, you know, yeah. We'll watch the pop up here. See what's kicking back in. So they are actually intercepting around about 57 PK from the Kashtan guns, but I think they must run out by the time the second missile comes in because they just don't engage it. Also, interestingly, no missiles are being used. It's just the Kashtan guns. So, reading the article, The Sinking of the Moskva. I'll let it run whilst it happens. So the Ukrainian account of events is the first missile hit the ship at 2042, 13th of April 2022 Ukrainian time EEST, with a Facebook post by a Ukrainian volunteer connected to the military. The cruiser Moskva has just been hit by 2 Neptune missiles. It is standing, not sunk and burning. And there is a storm at sea. Tactical flooding is required apparently. Later in the evening, presidential advisor Alexei Arestovich reported Moscow was on fire in the rough seas. Odessa Governor Maxim Machenko officially confirmed that Ukrainian forces hit Moskva with 2 R-360 Neptune ship missiles, causing very serious damage. The Ukrainian Southern Command posted a video on Facebook with a report saying the ship had received damage within the range of a Neptune ship missile. There was a fire and other vessels in the Moskva's group tried to help, but a storm and a powerful explosion of ammunition overturned the cruiser and it began to sink. Russian account. Hours after Marchenko's claim, the Russian Ministry of Defense said that a fire had caused munitions to explode and the ship had been seriously damaged, but any statement of cause referenced the Ukrainian strike. The ministry said on the 14th of April that the missile system of the cruiser weren't damaged and the fire was contained by efforts of the sailors. The efforts were underway to return to the ship report. Later on the 14th of April, Russia said Moscow sank quite well under tow during stormy weather. So basically, what they keep forgetting to say is, what they're trying to say is, it sank, but not due to Ukraine, not due to Ukrainian actions, was our incompetence. Like the thing with the Moskva, and there's a really good video by I believe it's Laserpig, because there's a document was leaked. See if you can find it really quickly, and we'll discuss that a little bit. So this is the original video, and I strongly recommend you go and see it. I believe we'll look at the translated variant. We're going to presume accuracy here, and all that kind of stuff. So, it's obviously Russian English translation by Google. So okay, this is happening on. So diving inspection of the rudder, screw top, gas fairing, and outboard openings. That's been done. Anchor, tow, and mooring device. That is very much due to. Well, that's annual, and that's been done. So slightly out, but you know. So basically, though, I'm not going to deep dive. That was a bad idea, deep diving in the report, but basically nothing worked. And if they wanted to have communications on that, turn the radar off. So they probably didn't see it coming. And a really good point Laserpig makes in the video is it's very easy for us to, you know, sort of demonize the Russians aboard this ship. And, you know, some of them would have been, you know, to quote here, particularly unpleasant people. You know, and fair enough, you know, you're entitled to your own opinions, but there'll be people on the ship who effectively signed up to the army, or to the navy, sorry, to you know, to get the military service, because they require that for a lot of roles in Russia. You have to like do a certain period of time in the armed forces to get a job, or let's try that again. You have to do a certain amount of time in the armed forces in Russia to be eligible for certain career paths in the civilian world. Now, in terms of, you know, so that's people who just want the shit that says I've done it. You know what I mean? It's something you've got to do to get by effectively. And I think it's a real, I guess, waste that, you know, there's people in Ukraine, well, everyone in Ukraine doesn't want Russia to be there. 99.9% of people don't want Russia to be there. And I'd say at least half the Russians in Ukraine don't want to be there. Anyway, like I say, that was looking into the sinking of the Moskva in DCS World. The Moskva's survived this one on red health. I'm going to presume my launch is out of rounds. Yeah, you can't see what it will be. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.